Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra and with me somebody very, very special. Mr. Deepak Sharma joins in, the MD and CEO of Schneider Electric India. Welcome to Business Today TV, sir, and thank you so much for taking the time out. We're speaking at the sidelines of the Business Today India at 100 Summit. Everybody is talking about the next 25 years and how it will grow for India as a whole. What opportunities does the India growth story really present to all the millennials, the young generation out there as well? So let me first start by asking you about Schneider Electric India's specific strategy, the growth plans here, and what does it really have to offer to a whole lot of youngsters who are looking forward to participate in this India's growth story?
Well, first, hi Sakshi. So it's a pleasure to be speaking on this occasion. Freshly coming out from the B20 forum sessions for the last 1.5 days, I'm looking forward for the rest of this evening and tomorrow. But I think the India moment is now, right? That's what one thing I come out with, so optimism. And I think the way we are driving the transformation, be it energy transformation or transition, be it the economic transition and the whole sector around how do we bring people up as humanity, I think there's no one else in the world talking about it. So there's a lot of optimism, there's a lot of, it's a land of opportunity. And I think our achievement as Indians 3 days ago of landing Chandrayaan at Moon only confirms the trajectory of possibilities and opportunities we have in this country. Now Schneider Electric is present for last 60 years in the country, and we are present in a wide spectrum. I mean, we produce in India for India, but we are also producing in India for the global. We have almost 38,000 people in the country. A big part of them is working for India, but big part of them are also contributing, making India services for the global, and these services are on the technology perspective, artificial intelligence, research, next phase of technologies, all done in India. So if you're a young talent listening to this video, I mean, we are super excited to offer you more opportunities in the company. As I talk, this year we'll be adding around 700 new engineers to the company. We will be welcoming them this month itself. So big opportunities, huge, already built, but what we want to build is even bigger. So when you look at India, what has India built in the last 75 years from the energy sector, we're going to actually build in the next 7 years. So when the energy sector goes 2x, the electricity demand is going to be going 6x. We got talking about building equivalent amount of those buildings which, from that factor of 7x in the country. Look, be infra from airports. We want to double the size or 3x our airports. We want to build so much of metros. So all that brings huge opportunity for the country. So super exciting time, and I think this is the time to be in the country to work and develop the next phase of the economy of the country.
Very, very exciting stuff that you're doing, which will appeal a lot of our audiences also out there and encourage them to look at the positives. You did talk about artificial intelligence, the new technologies, the disruptions that we are witnessing. I think the larger message that has gone beyond the discussions to all the youngsters out there is that perhaps this new age disruptive technology is going to take away my job. So what will happen to my future? But you, on the other hand, are talking about hiring more people right there. Help us understand how the artificial intelligence and these new disruptions will impact or will change the way we see the energy sector growing, and how will it really help the youngsters going forward?
So I can talk about myself or Schneider Electric. We believe we still don't have enough skilled people in the industry. And to do that, we have actually installed almost 470 training schools, institutes, where we train people to become technicians and electricians for tomorrow. We've trained already 180,000 people, not enough. We have promised ourselves in the next 2 years, we want to make it 350. So when it comes to the need of electricians, need of skilled people, for me, I don't see a shortage. Actually, we need more. Now, when it comes to a specific set of skills, when you say artificial intelligence, you need people to code for tomorrow, or a specific machine learning, this also we are expanding. As we talk, we have built the biggest hub for our group in India. So while we're doing India for India, we're doing India for the group. We have made plans that we want to add almost 6 to 7,000 employees in the next 3 to 4 years in the company. This is directly hired by us. But while I say that, we are expanding our manufacturing. We're going to add around 1.2 million square feet of additional manufacturing. We already have 30 factories in the country, and this will expand further. For that, we will need jobs internally, but across the ecosystem, our suppliers, and we estimated that around 5 to 7,000 jobs will be created for our suppliers too. So for all the growth potential available in the country, I'm super optimistic that there is a change of competence. We would need to prepare ourselves tomorrow for the new technologies and the competence level, but I don't see that jobs are being lost because of technology. Technology is only helping us to get ready for the next phase of learning, but it's only adding jobs for just that opportunity which is coming up to the country.
That's wonderful. Now let's talk about the next area, which is your core area, sustainability, climate change. These are the two buzzwords that we've been hearing all across the last few years, and this resonates with the youngsters out there, the new age, Gen Z and millennials too. So what at Schneider Electric are you really forefronting when it comes to sustainability and climate change, and how can an average Indian really participate in that too?
So the energy efficiency story or the decarbonization story is not of one particular corporate or one particular government. It binds each one of us because there is only one planet, and if there is no planet, there is no life, and at the end, there is no one going to be living or using it. So it connects every single one of us, whatever we do in the country. So at Schneider Electric, we are very focused in bringing technology to ensure that whatever we do to build the next phase of the economy is green, is sustainable. And we look at the problem from two perspectives. One is the supply part. How do I create green energy? Be it through sun, be it through wind, be it through water, be it through biofuel, be it nuclear. And that's where the creation part comes in. And this is important because as India has to 2x the energy demand, 6x the electricity demand, this plays an important role. So we want to ensure that we build it right, we build it green. But there's an equal opportunity, even bigger, on how we consume, where you and I, participate at our homes, be it a residential condo, be it a residential single home, or be it a building, hotel, hospital, name any infrastructure. And here I think we all have an important role to play. And the whole story is about how do I get to know, which is about digitizing the power, so that I know what I consume, and then I can take measures to control it and save it. And what we save as one unit is actually equivalent to 3 saved and 3 units of production. So this is the combination of two, which is very important. We are super excited about bringing technology angle, which can create the awareness. And we have a program in the country called Green Yodha, through which we create a community of the like-minded people who should join this campaign of creating that awareness that how each one of us can pledge to do my piece of the problem so that we can build a decarbonized planet for tomorrow.
Well, wonderful. Many thanks, Mr. Sharma, for being with us on the show and discussing such fascinating insights, which will definitely appeal and inspire all the youngsters out there. Many thanks
for having me. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.